Hello, and welcome back to the SEO Mastery Tools Review. Today, I'm joined by Spencer Horse. Welcome, Spencer.
Thank you, Mads. It's great to be here. Super happy to join.
I am super excited today because you're going to show us a tool that I've been using for quite a while, but I know many are still not aware of, which is called Link Whisper. So, yeah, I'm super excited to see your demonstration today and see if I can pick up some new magical tips.
Very good. Yeah, no, once again, thanks for having me on. I'm really excited to be here and share what I've been working on, which is a tool called Link Whisper, like you mentioned. Link Whisper is an internal linking WordPress plugin. And so the big idea is to help you build internal links more effectively, do it faster, and do it easier, right? And so the idea for the software tool itself really did come out of my own need. I've been building websites for, over a decade and doing SEO on those sites. And so internal linking is always one of those steps that you get your article written, and often it's an afterthought. You put all this effort into keyword research, you write the best content, you put images in, and then you hit publish. And then you either never build any internal links to it, or you never do anything after it's published, right? And so I knew that adding internal links to new articles that are being published was a critical step for SEO. And so I wanted to build a tool right within WordPress that would suggest internal links as you wrote your article. So it made it easy to add those. And then also after posts were published, you could go to old posts and build new internal links to those very quickly and very easily. And so that was the idea of the tool. I hired some developers, we built it, and it's been almost 2 years now since I actually launched the tool. So I'm excited to give a demo here and jump into the tool and show exactly how it works. Should I go ahead and share my screen here? And
Yeah, that would be great, Spencer.
Okay, let's do it. We will share my screen here, and I believe you should be seeing my screen.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Maybe I'll just kind of start over here just to give an overview. Again, Link Whisper, it does a lot of things. I'm going to show 3 or 4 primary things that it does here. One thing that it does really well is overall reporting. And so you come on your dashboard with Link Whisper. It shows you how many posts have been crawled, how many internal links you have on your site, how many orphan posts you have. So apparently I have 238 posts that don't actually have any links pointing to those. Now those may actually be pages and posts. So I know of some pages that I don't want to build any internal links. So that makes sense. But it also says I have 98 broken links. And so I'm going to show, we're going to dig into these reports a little bit more. As I scroll across the top, there's like 4 or 5 different types of reports that I can go into. But really the bread and butter of Link Whisper is building internal links. And so I want to show how that works. First, as you're writing a blog post, or one that you've already written, and this is on nichepursuits.com. This is my blog. I'm going to just go to the most recent post that we published here, which was a couple of days ago. And let's just imagine I was still writing this or editing it. So I'm going to go in the post editor of WordPress. And as this post is being written, I can just scroll down to the editor section, below the editor section here, and Link Whisper will start suggesting internal links. Okay, so right here, there's a section called Link Whisper Suggested Links. And what it does is it takes those sentences from the post editor, the post draft, and then it sort of suggests that I should add, this first example is I should add with the anchor text, online business, an internal link pointing to the article of 19 best online businesses to start on a budget. That's actually a pretty good suggestion. So I would click that box if I wanted to add that. And then I can quickly, I'm going to just scroll very quickly here and show that it's suggested a couple of dozen at least, right? Internal links. Now, certainly not all of these are going to be perfect. So what I would do is I would just scan through here and go quickly. Okay, this one talks about how to create a Facebook group, and my article about how to create a Facebook group. That is an excellent suggestion, right? How to build internal links, right? Building links, how to build links for niche websites. That's a good suggestion, right? And I could go down here and there's probably a few others, but just for this demo, I've selected 3 internal links within, 30 seconds. All I do is I click insert links into post. Now let's remember, online business, create a Facebook group. It's going to take a second. And because I'm sharing the screen, it's going to take a little bit longer, but usually it's, 5-10 seconds. It's going to add those to the post itself.
Yeah, I usually love this functionality, and you're right. I mean, just like any machine, it doesn't always get it right, but it definitely makes it so much easier, right? And I like
Exactly.
So we build lots of sites, and some of them, have thousands of posts by now, and it can be difficult to definitely keep all of that in your head, like what posts are about what and where should you be linking. So I found it so useful for particular like huge sites like that, right?
Yeah, and that's the idea, is that often, you're hiring writers, and maybe you have, as part of your standard operating procedures, is to make sure to build, 2 or 3 or 4 internal links to other relevant articles on your blog posts. And so Link Whisper makes it really easy for those authors to go down and actually just look at these, check a few boxes, and add those, because there's no way that they're going to know. Like, you might have a site with 500 or 600 blog posts, right? And they're not going to know. They're just a hired author, right? And so this shows that these links have been added already. And that took a lot longer than normal. I think it's my connection is slow or something. It usually just takes 5 or 6 seconds. But let me, just to show that these links have been added, right? So this link was not here before. It is now here, this online business, right? And then we had another one on Facebook groups, right? So this is in the article. It's live. I don't have to do anything else. Like, it's done, right? So that is a huge time saver for people. Now, the other thing is, as we come into these reports, the other big feature is to then add inbound internal links to articles, like maybe old articles that were even published a year ago or longer. You can come in here to your links report, and you can see how many internal links are pointing to any of your given articles. So what I like to do is find articles that maybe don't have any internal links pointing to them, right? So this one that we just edited, it shows that it has 4 outbound internal links, right? And if I expand this window, it can show that, hey, here's the online business one I added, right? With that anchor text. Here's the create a Facebook group one I added. So here's the 3 links I just added, right? This report is showing that I now have 4 total outbound internal links. I don't have any inbound internal links, but I can also see that I have 5 outbound external links, right? So I'm linking to 5 different sites from this article, and I can quickly just look at all of my articles. So the data is extremely valuable. Also, just point out that there's an organic traffic metric here. And so these are brand new articles. They don't have any organic traffic, but as you get to some of these others, you can see, okay, are these articles that are actually getting traffic? Are they worth, maybe adding internal links from, that sort of thing. So let's go to just an article here. How to outsource and scale a writing team in 5 simple steps. This does not have any inbound internal links, so that's not good, right? I would like some link juice pointing to it from my other articles. So Link Whisper will go out and it will find, it'll crawl my site and it'll find any relevant internal link possibilities that I should be pointing towards this article, this how to outsource and scale a writing team, right? And so here it's populated this, and I can quickly scan the results. It's come up with, again, several dozen, right? And not all of these are going to be good, right? And so it's just a very quick way. So outsourcing content is an excellent way to scale. Outsourcing content creation. And something I should point out is that I can just click, like I actually want the word creation as part of that. So I just clicked and changed that anchor text, right? And if I wanted to actually change the sentence, right, I could, I don't know what word I would add here, right? But I can add whatever I want, the best, right? I can actually change the sentence without going into that post if I wanted to, right? So that's a good suggestion. Again, outsourcing content. So I can, change the anchor text to whatever I want just by clicking a few words, which is really handy. And again, over here, I've got an organic traffic column that shows me, okay, this is an article that, in the last 30 days, it's gotten, maybe not 30 days, but it's getting a lot of clicks, right? And so if that's one, if I want to look at that metric as like a traffic metric, maybe that's a good thing to do, right? So outsource teams, outsource writing, all of these are very relevant to this how to outsource and scale a writing team, right? And so again, all I'd do is I'd click this add links and it would add that. Another thing that is very useful, let's say that all I wanted to do is look for a particular phrase, right? I just wanted Link Whisper to hone in on outsourced writers. I don't even know if I've mentioned this phrase at all on Niche Pursuits, right? But I could, you can come in here, refine the searches. Like if you don't like this exact suggestions, you can fine tune it by typing in keywords, and then Link Whisper will go out and find wherever you've mentioned those particular words. And let's give it a second. I don't even know if this phrase is mentioned on my website.
Yeah, I've definitely used it quite a bit, particularly when doing articles where they're not that similar to a lot of your existing content, but you have one or two that kind of mentions it, right, and you really want to get some internal link juice to a new post.
Yeah.
So that then I've seen it useful.
And so this did come back with some relevant, outsourced content, and then outsourced writer. So the exact phrase is their outsourced Filipino writer. So it's fine-tuned some of those suggestions for me if I wanted to do that. And there's a whole lot of things, filtering that you can change the dates. You can only show links that are in the same category if you want, etc. Right? So there's a lot to Link Whisper that can be fine-tuned. But I'm going to go back over to the reports. The next thing that I'd like to show is actually the clicks report, because this can also be extremely useful. The clicks report shows you how many clicks your internal and external links are getting, right? And so let's say that I have a, so on the right-hand column, it shows how many clicks each of these articles are getting. So the business tools page, that's kind of a money page for me. So I'm concerned, I want to know what's getting clicked the most. And so I can view my detailed click report, and that's going to show me exactly which links on that page are getting clicked, in addition to, the nice graph that shows where it trends over time. And I can see that, okay, the Link Whisper link has been clicked 7 times, right? And in one location where the anchor text is Link Whisper, and then in another location, right, is that there was a button, so there's no anchor text there. But you can then come in here and start tweaking, right? Like right now, my anchor text is get Link Whisper here. Maybe I want to test that and try a different anchor text and see if my clicks actually go up over the next 30 days compared to that, right? So you can dive in even deeper, right? This shows the whole page, but if I click this particular link, this shows how many times the link of Link Whisper gets clicked on all my articles, right? So just a ton of very useful data that can be used there. And then finally on the reports, I won't dive into it too much because I want to keep this short and sweet, but there is the error report as well. And so you can come in here and see if you have any broken links that are going to 404 pages, if you have any external links that are going to 404 pages, right? Which I do apparently. You know, I don't know why this Gumroad link is going to a 404 page, but I need to fix that. That's an affiliate link. I'm losing money right now. So I need to fix that, right? So I've got, 40 items here that I should go through and fix. And so this can help you make more money if you've got affiliate links that are broken and you can quickly fix those. Then the maybe final thing here that I'll show is the auto linking. I don't use this feature a lot personally, but a lot of people do. A lot of people want to add their keyword, right? Maybe they want to rank for best online business, right? And, whatever, they've got their link, nichepursuits.com. And so every time, and I could create some rules here, right? I only want to, anytime that the phrase best online business is mentioned on a post, this will be automatically added both on all previous content and any future articles. If I use the exact phrase best online business, that's going to be automatically added. I just hit the create rule and it's done. And so you can add lots of keyword phrases that will automatically build those links for you. I would just have people be careful with that, right? You don't want to end up with thousands of links because you pick a very generic phrase and all of a sudden you've got, all these links you didn't expect. But it can be very useful. And a lot of people do like this particular feature. So I know I said that was maybe the last thing I was going to show, but also there are a target keywords section where you can really help fine tune the suggestions that Link Whisper is giving you. And so Link Whisper will actually integrate with Yoast SEO and Rank Math. And if you've put target keywords in either of those plugins, Link Whisper will pull those in and say, okay, you're trying to rank for storage units or how to make money from storage unit auctions. We're going to pull that in. And because we know you're trying to rank in Google for that, when we suggest internal links, we're going to look for those keyword phrases on other articles. We're going to suggest those more often, right? And so you can really fine tune the suggestions that you have. And also this is you can, as an option, it's not required, but you can integrate with Google Search Console. And so Link Whisper will look at what keywords you are already ranking for in Google Search Console, which is where most of these come from, to be honest, that you're looking at. And it'll then just populate these and say, either populate them or you can come in here, right? And I can quickly look at these, like if I want storage auction tips to be one of these or local storage units for auction, I can update that. Link Whisper is going to start suggesting more links related to those particular phrases, right? So you can get a wealth of data from Google Search Console. I'm already ranking for these 20 phrases. Do I also want to target some of these, right? And again, you get all the organic traffic data here. Just a wealth of information. So overall, I think that sort of covers my time limit. I love talking about Link Whisper. That gives people, I think, a very quick overview of what it does. But again, in a nutshell, it helps you manage everything related to building internal links, right? It makes it faster, easier, and hopefully much more effective in actually getting powerful internal links to your article so you can rank better in Google. So, but that's pretty much it in a nutshell.
Fantastic, Spencer. And yeah, you guys have agreed to give our entire audience $20 off
Correct.
for Link Whisper, and that's obviously on the monthly subscriptions, right?
Yeah, Link Whisper is an annual subscription. Yep. And so the $20 off is applied ongoing for as long as you keep your active membership there. And that is the best deal that we offer, is the $20 off. So we're happy to do that for your listeners and watchers here.
Awesome. Well, that is very good, Spencer. Very good. And yeah, I've definitely loved the tool for the last year or so myself. So very good. Very good to see.
Good.
So yeah, I hope that is super valuable to the audience, and I definitely recommend people to check it out.
Yes, thank you. Yeah, it's great coming on and sharing what I've been working on for a couple of years, and hopefully that was helpful to your listeners. And you know, if they are interested, they can take advantage of that discount. That, you know, I'm sure they can find the link below the video, or you know, so they can get that. Yeah, perfect.
Excellent. So Spencer, thank you very much for joining me. That was excellent.
Thank you, Mads. It's great to be here. Really appreciate it.